Mahaganapatin Manasa Smarami Mahadeva Mudam Shirasa Namami Mahaganapatin Manasa Smarami.
We are all born consumers. We consume air, water, food. Natural. From the natural setup, we consume. Our modern society promotes consumerism, wants you to buy. You need not have the money to buy. You buy and keep paying for your lifetime. Buy a car, keep paying. Buy everything. The whole outlook is different. Previously, we used to buy for the money that we have. Now you need not have the money, you can buy. So, the lack of money was a deterrent in consuming. Now, the lack of money is not a problem, you've got a card. So, the money is replaced by a card. Therefore, you need not think about money. And previously, you used to ask for what you want. I used to go to a provision grocery store with a list. My mother will give me, go and bring these things. I used to write it down on a piece of paper. Shakarai, Urvishay, Vishay, 2 kilos. Uru Shakarai, Urvishay. Other things. So sugar and varieties of things, whatever. List. And we used to give this paper to that fellow. And the store fellow, he will pack each one of them and then give. Very nicely packed and give. In old newspaper. Then he will pack. Beautiful. And so this he will pack nicely and give. And you pay. So you buy what you want. That is removed now. You yourself pick up. It's all already packed. Nicely packed in kilos. You just pick up. And therefore, you need not really know what you want. You don't buy always not what you want predetermined. And of course you go there to buy certain things, then you end up buying more things. That is. There is no deterrent. Then the price is a deterrent. Price is not written there. And therefore the price is increased by barcode. And therefore that's not a deterrent. So card, money is not a deterrent. Lack of money. The predetermined buying is not that limits your buying. Then carrying the things, of course you cannot carry, you got only two hands. So what will you do? Don't worry. They give you a cart, a push cart. And so you can just go. You can't do it. This is all consumerism. We are trying to become consumers. We are driven to become consumers. But we need to know, I am also born to be a contributor. Consumer I am. What is the growth of a person? A child consumes. It doesn't have the capacity to contribute to the household chore. The child doesn't contribute. In fact, it adds to the chore. It doesn't contribute. As long as the child is growing, it allows to be a consumer. We understand. And it has become an adult. Then it continues to be only consumer, not a contributor. That is where the growth is stunted. Danena adanam tara. Dhanam also is contribution. Be a contributor. So when you understand the role play carries a certain script. Every role has a certain script. And the script is to be done. Not written by any given person. It is based upon general dharma. General dharma, samanya dharma, and particular vishesha dharma. Vishesha is particular. Samanya dharma is never heard. Within that there is vishesha dharma. Like a mother's role. So there is samanya dharma. Ahimsa ityadi, all this, that is samanya dharma, universal values. Then as a mother, there is a to be done. To be done. If a child is crying, then anybody will say, irrespective of their cultures, upbringing and so on, anybody will say, come on, the child is crying. The mother's attention is drawn. And that means you have to pay attention to the child. The universal it is. Because there is himsa involved, neglect involved. Therefore, Samanya Dharma is always there in Vishesha Dharma. And therefore, to be done is also a part of Ishvara. It's a manifestation of Ishvara. The to be done is not set up by society. The to be done is not set up by any culture. To be done is set up by, without being set up by anyone. That role, because that I need to be, that you need to be a son, daughter, is not set up by any political party or society. It is Ishvara Srishti. It is Ishvara's order that you need the mother. And a human child requires attention for so many years is also a fact given. And therefore, Swakarma, to be done, becomes a script of, again, Ishvara. And therefore, in the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna tells this, Swakarmana tam abhyarchya siddhim vindati manavaha. Swakarmana, doing what is to be done at this time and place. Just doing it. Tam abhyarchya, Ishvara. Abhyarchya means worshipping Ishvara. Tam abhyarchya siddhim vindati manava. बहुत बड़ा समाचार है. It's a very big thing. To look at the very script as order of Ishvara. That is the reason why when you are able to do what is to be done, there is harmony, there is joy, there is happiness. Because you are in harmony with the total Ishvara. There is a truth in this, that what really makes you happy, when you are in harmony with the total, what makes you happy? The total is the whole. There is a wholeness in the total. And if you are in harmony with the whole, there is wholeness. Because otherwise you can't be in harmony. You don't rub the whole. Therefore there is wholeness. And the wholeness is the joy. That's why what is to be done, when you do, you become a contributor. Because it is to be done. You are supposed to do. That means this Jagat runs not because of you, but your contribution also counts. Your contribution counts because you are born a contributor also. You are a consumer in the beginning. As an adult, you are a contributor. This concept of duty makes you a contributor. So you've got hands and legs, You are a contributor. When you become a mother also, father also, you are a contributor. So you are participating in this Jagat creation, in Ishvara's creation. The law of karma is involved. So many jivas are to be born. And therefore you are a contributor. Progeny is a blessing. To have children is a blessing. And therefore, so progeny is not looked upon musibat. You know musibat? Hey, what is the translation for musibat? Troublesome. Troublesome. Progeny, children is musibat. Children are not musibat. And therefore, so the progeny, if children were musibat, how you are going to be born? Children are musibat. You become a contributor. The Jagat is very dynamic. Bhagavan didn't go to sleep. After creation, he went to sleep. Job ho gaya, thak gaya, and he went to sleep. No. Because the creation is creator. And nothing stops. Everything is changing. Everything is changing. The whole setup is a changing setup. A revolving restaurant. The more you understand this dynamic form of Ishvara, then you become also a very significant contributor. Just doing what is to be done, you become a contributor to Ishvara's drama, which is what this Jagat is. And you are a significant player. Swakarmana tamabhyarchya siddhim vindati manavaha. There are different contributors, but everybody is a contributor. In your body there are so many organs, so many glands, and all of them contribute so many substances. All of them contribute. And then the organism functions. And as a total organism, so the whole Jagat is an organism. There is Ishvara, in which each one is a contributor. And your own script, while playing role, whatever that comes, it determines exactly what you are going to contribute. The script determines your contribution. Very interesting. Then, as an employer, as an employee, as even a citizen, there is a script. It makes you a contributor. We call it duty. Kartavya. Maya idam kartavya. That makes you a yogi, a karma yogi. So karma yogi is one who does what is to be done as Ishvara arpanam. Ishvaraya arpitam karma. Ishvaraya arpitam karma. What is to be done is my contribution to Ishvara's total drama. Ishvararpitam nechaya kritam chitta shodakam mukti sadhakam karturajnaya prapyate palam karma kim param karma tajjadam kritimako dadau patana karanam palam shashvatam gati nirodhakam Ishvararpitam nechaya kritam chitta shodakam mukti sadhakam. Kartuhu ajnaya phalam prapyate. Karma phalam prapyate. Result of karma is accomplished, is achieved by the ajna, by the order, by the law of karta. Karta is Ishvara. Kartuhu ajnaya karma phalam prapyate. By the order of Ishvara, karma phalam is accomplished. This karma and its phalam has a connection as cause effect. But it is not predictable. Certain karmas and phalas are predictable. But to some extent. If the predictability includes your being there to enjoy the karma phala, the predictability is always in doldrums. Because karma phala belongs to whom? The bhokta. So the bhokta must be there to enjoy the karma phala. The bhokta may not be there at all. Karma phala, when it comes, bhokta may not be there at all. And therefore, if the bhokta also is taken into account, no karma phala is predictable. Somebody may cook for a meal and sit with people and eat nicely. And he cooked the meal and had a heart attack and passed away. Neither he ate nor anybody else can eat after that tragedy. So where is the karma phala? Karma phala implies the enjoyer. Karma phala bhokta also. And the bhokta, whether he will be there or not, is not predictable. He may be there, but he received a bad news. You know? He may be there. He developed some stomach ache or whatever. God. And the phala itself is not there. At the time of phala, something happened. There was an accident or whatever. There was a fire. There are varieties of situations to go wrong. And you know what can go wrong generally goes wrong. If there is, there are always the baggages when they come back, from the plane, you come out, the baggages come back, and there is always somebody's baggage coming last. That will always be my baggage. That is the experience of everybody. My baggage will always come last. And if you have to change a terminal to catch another plane, you have to change the terminal. Your gate will always be in the other terminal. You have to walk. The moving walkway comes to end. The moving walkway comes to end. The moving walkway comes to end. In Chicago, so from one terminal to another terminal is more than half a mile, up 1 mile. You walk. And you walk on this moving walkway. The moving walkway will come to end. The moving walkway comes 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 to end. Afterwards in your mind, moving walkway. Because you are catching a flight. It should be always in the other terminal. In the other terminal you go, then your gate will be at the other end. Beyond that gate, the world comes to end. And so this is... That's how it is. That's how it is. And therefore, what can go wrong goes wrong. What can give you trouble gives you trouble. Unpredictability is there in karma phala. And therefore, better bring the element of Ishvara. Then, Ishvaraya arpitam karma. You accept the reality of karma being an order which includes my own past karmas also, looks. And that's what the truth is, according to Shastra. And therefore, whatever that I need to do is a contribution to Ishvara. And say it so, Ishvaraya arpitam karma. Even if it is a karma born of your ambition, you can convert it into yoga, into a means for your own what you call growth. And how that is possible, we'll come back and then discuss.
Mahaganapatin Manasa Smarami Mahadeva Mudam Shirasa Namami Mahaganapatin Manasa Smarami